Hey, what's up everyone, TJ here. I'm hanging out on Alta Lake in Whistler today, and in this video I wanted to take a moment and break down snowboard flex for you. Alright guys, snowboard flex can be pretty tricky because there's no universal flex scale. It's going to vary from brand to brand the way that they rate it, but I think that this video will serve as a good baseline to help give you an idea of what they're talking about. And if you watch the snowboard review videos, this is going to correlate to what I'm talking about in those videos as well. So I hope that this helps to give you a bit more perspective on snowboard flex. I'll start off by talking about soft snowboards. There's not a whole lot of really soft boards out there. There's definitely a few, but they kind of pigeonhole you. They're a little bit more of a specialized flex. They're also going to be good for beginners. Some advantages is that they're going to be really easy to control and maneuver. The board's not really going to fight back that much. You're going to be able to kind of make the board do what you want it to do more easily. It's going to help with turn initiation, going to help with learning the fundamentals, and you're also going to be able to get a lot of flex out of the board. So if you're trying to get those more exaggerated presses on rails or butters or things like that, that's something that you're going to get out of a soft flexing snowboard. But on the flip side, it's not going to have a whole lot of pop because you can't load up tension very well on the board, and it's not going to do very well for more aggressive riding. So if you're riding at higher speeds, it's going to start to feel a little bit squirrely. Then if we look at boards that are just a little bit more sturdy, like flex-wise maybe just on the softer side of medium, I think that's going to be a really good flex to look at for kind of all-around freestyle snowboards. I think that flex works pretty well for all-around freestyle because it's soft enough where you can still get those taller presses and good-looking butters and things like that, and it's going to start to offer more pop and more personality. So they're going to hold up better for jumping while still being a lot of fun on rails, and they're going to hold up a little bit better while you're exploring and heading outside of the park as well. They're not going to feel as sketchy as you start to ride at higher speeds. Then you've got your mid-flex snowboards, right in the middle of the road, 5 out of 10, going to be the most versatile flex rating. A lot of do-it-all style boards are going to be a more medium flex, and I think in the park it kind of opens up some more doors as well. You're going to be able to start hitting those larger jumps comfortably, hitting those gap-on rail features, just getting into more high-impact scenarios. You're going to be able to rely on the stability a little bit more, and it's going to serve you better outside of the park as well. If you're carving at higher speeds, you're throwing more weight into your carves, it's going to stand up to that type of riding a little bit better, and it's really just going to be a nice and versatile ride. It's not going to be so stiff that you can't do presses and butters and get them looking nice, but you are going to have to start to use more proper form if that's something that you're into. But I think the trade-off is worth it, and it's going to offer more pop as well. Moving on up the flex scale there, you've got your stiffer side of medium boards. On the freestyle end, I think this is going to be kind of more jump focused snowboards. They're going to have a good amount of stability for you. They're going to offer a lot of pop, and you're going to start finding a lot more free ride and kind of all mountain boards with this flex rating as well. If you're interested in that style of riding, I think stiffer side of medium is a good way to go. It's not going to be overbearing. It's still going to be a manageable ride. It's going to serve you really well for exploring, hitting steeper lines, and getting into those higher impact scenarios where you're really relying on the board for some stability. You'll find a good mix of freestyle, all mountain, and freeride boards in that range. And then you've got some boards out there that are really quite stiff, and I think a stiffer flex is going to be better for more pure free riding, kind of all mountain exploring type of snowboarding. A lot of the free ride boards that I've ridden that I found had a stiff flex were really fun for carving at high speeds. They're the type of board where you're going to find the limits of your legs before you find the limits of the snowboard. So if you're into going fast, bombing hills, aggressive carving, maybe look at a stiffer board. It's going to offer a lot of stability, and most of the boards that have a stiffer flex are going to be geared towards free riding and carving anyway. You're not going to find a whole lot of freestyle boards out there that have a truly stiff flex. Alright guys, I don't want to go too in-depth in this video, but I hope that this quick overview helps you out as you're looking at new boards. I'm going to have some of my favorite boards in each category linked down in the description below. If you're doing any shopping online, it's a great way to help to support the channel. Also, please make sure to subscribe if you found this video helpful. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video soon.